Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Yes, it's Tuesday, and I'm taking time on Tuesday. Today, I'm talking to you about don't forget to dream. Don't you dare forget to dream. And when I say dream, I mean dream really, really big. I'll never forget as children, family of 5, at the end of the day, sometimes my parents would get us in the car when the sun would go down. We'd get in the white Cutlass and drive over to Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors of ice cream. And they'd let the windows down and, we'd go for a ride. And while riding, the kids, we would all pile up in the back seat. There were 5 of us. And back then you didn't really have to worry about seatbelts, etc. like today. But during that ride, we would start doing things as they drove, claiming the cars that we'd see on the road. I'd never forget my brother say, that's my car. Then I'd say, hey, this one's mine. We was always looking for the bigger and better. And my sisters would chime in and, well, I'm gonna have this kind of car. Also remember that during those rides they would take us into neighborhoods, and the neighborhoods were bigger, better, the homes were broader. Now we grew up in a home, so with the family of 5, I think our parents did an exceptional job, but they would take us to these neighborhoods to show us better. And I just remember that those rides would turn into visits to what we call in my hometown Home-A-Rama, and that's where they would feature these custom homes. And what that did as a child, that allowed us, it allowed me to have these amazing, absolutely amazing dreams. And I would start dreaming, hey, when I get older and make money, I'm gonna live in a certain neighborhood, I'm gonna drive a certain car. And the exposure that they gave us on those rides, turning into visits to the featured home shows, created an opportunity for me to imagine. And just like as a child, I had these wonderful dreams. I want to tell you and encourage you to don't you dare forget to dream. And when you dream, dream so big. I'm encouraging you to dream big today, because a lot of times I know that you've come from maybe families where limitations were set, or someone you shared an idea with tried to shoot that idea down. But there's a danger in sharing your dream with the wrong person. There's also a benefit when you dream big and whatever you do, when you go after it. Now, I'm going to tell you this, it's going to be hard, and I'll tell you like this. I came out of college, out of engineering school, and learned that at the age of 9, I had a TV in my name and was trying to get myself established, and I'll never forget that hurt feeling. And here's what I've learned is that I think my parents did the best that they knew how to do, but I just remember that feeling like, wow, that was a TV that I couldn't touch. I remember sharing dreams that I had, and sometimes those that are closest to you, so what, they paying you this kind of money, or the wrong people. It could be people in your family, it could be those that are close to you. They will get frustrated and disappointed and try to shoot it down. But I am here to encourage you today and tell you, whatever desire or dream that you have, dream big like children dream, where there are no limitations. If you don't have it already, write it down. Go take a picture of it. Go drive by it. Whatever you do, carve out that dream. Post it somewhere. Get connected to people who are where you're trying to go. And with that dream, if you go after it, I promise you, you'll have it. I remember hearing Steve Harvey recently share on a segment at the end of his show that he had mistakenly shared his dream in class. There was a class assignment, and the teacher had asked him, each and every student, to write down what their dream was. And he was one of those that had a speech impediment, was afraid to speak, but he wrote down that he wanted to be on TV. And she waited for him last and brought him up in front of everyone and questioned him about what he had written down and told him, see, you can't even communicate what you're trying to do. How you dare? You don't see anyone in this school, in your neighborhood, on TV. And what he does now, I'm talking about Steve Harvey. He sends her a TV every year to show her that he fulfilled his dream. And if he could do it, I'm encouraging you. We have what we have today because someone had a dream. Don't you dare let anyone discourage you. Don't you dare let anyone take your thought or your imagination away. Be sure to remember to dream. And when you dream, dream so big that they know that it took a miracle to make it happen. And your dream should be so big that where your dream is, you're nowhere close to it. This is Elise. I'm living my best life. I'm in my beautiful city of Cincinnati. And the one thing I like about Cincinnati is that it features such great parks and things naturally. I love to come into the park and just share a word of encouragement. And I'm living my best life, and I'm encouraging you to do the same. Remember, don't you dare forget to dream. And when you dream, dream very big. Have a wonderful, fantastic. Hey, I just wanted to make sure that I gave you this one point today. I took time on Tuesday to encourage you about dreaming big. Don't you dare forget to dream. And when you dream, dream excessively huge. So big that when people hear it, especially those that are for you, they can't even see it. I've already said, make sure that you, if you have it in your mind, you know, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Take a picture of it, drive by it, cut it out, post it, see it, do whatever you need to do to document that as a reminder to yourself. Remember that out of all the cells that have survived, you survived. You were here for a purpose. I want to tell you that you can grow. We're constantly learning. Never be okay with being average or staying the same. We don't have all the answers. You can absolutely win. You don't have to be liked. In fact, if people are hating you, that's a sign that you're onto something big and better, and you're doing something that maybe they may have hatred in their own selves that they're trying to take it out on you. Study, read. There are many different things that I heard. One gentleman, Robert Kiyosaki, and his wife was sharing. They read out of a book, and some of these that I do, I'm going to share them with you. But when you do wake up early in the morning, get up early. Make sure that you have such a great work ethic. Give silence. Be in tune with yourself. Meditate. Read. Okay, journal. That's some of the things that, you know, I've talked about doing. And more importantly, give yourself affirmations. Affirmations like I was just giving you. The fact that you're created for a purpose, that you're here for a reason. You've got to figure that out. You were not made by mistake. You're still here because you have something to fulfill. You can win. I know that there are haters. I know that there are people trying to stop you. I know that there are people that have promised you things, or maybe he left or she left and you're raising kids by yourself, but you can do this. Whatever you do, you got to keep going. Don't you dare give up. You have to dream big. Get in tune with yourself. Give yourself some silence, meditate, affirm, journal, write it down, picture it. Make sure that you exercise. Treat your temple properly. You were entrusted with the temple that you have, but whatever you do, don't give up. This is Elise. I'm living my best life. I'm taking time on Tuesday to encourage you because I've learned that what's worked for me, if God bless me, if it worked for me, it can work for you too. And I want to pass that on, okay? Have a wonderful, fantastic